A shower of gilded confetti at the Super Bowl's golden anniversary game launched the celebration throughout Broncos country.
The Denver Broncos are world champions. They have just won Super Bowl 50.
The architect who built this champion and the first head coach ever to win a Super Bowl with the team he'd played for could both reflect on a season defined by guts and grit, exemplified by a defensive performance for the ages.
These Broncos will come in here and put their feet up on the furniture today, and Rivers doesn't like it.
It took tremendous poise and effort throughout the course of the game. There are times it didn't look good.
Gilmore's battled for and intercepted! Intercepted in the end zone! Darian Stewart! Carr now in trouble. Sacked back at the 20-yard line by Derek Wolfe.
But we kept battling, and that's what we've been all year long. We've been a battling football team that there's no telling who's going to make the damn play.
Quick throw over the middle, pass deflected and intercepted by David Bruton.
Intercepted, picked off on the play. Danny Trevathan to the house.
Multiple heroes on Denver's offense ramped up momentum as the season progressed, spurred on by a legendary quarterback and an acrobatic receiving corps.
He wants Owen Daniels, who's go high. Touchdown, Denver. DT goes up and makes the catch. Demaryius Thomas. He's got Sanders there. Sanders with the catch, and it's a foot race to the end zone.
Once in the playoffs, the Broncos overcame the NFL's toughest teams to reach Pro Football Summit for the third time.
Hands it off C.J. Anderson. C.J. to the goal line, to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Pass deflected and intercepted. New in the pocket. He's hit and sacked inside the 5. The ball is free. Denver's got it. Touchdown, Denver. And the Lombardi Trophy is coming home to the Mile High City.
The first chapter in the story of Denver's championship season had unfolded more than a year before Super Bowl 50, with the hiring of former Broncos player and assistant coach Gary Kubiak.
I know what Gary Kubiak's about. Had a chance to play with him, play for him. The most important thing is he's a Denver Bronco. He knows the culture of this organization. I know his goals are the same as mine, and that's to win and to win world championships.
I'm just so proud to be back in the Bronco Nation. And I don't know how many years it is. I want to say 20, 21, 22 years that I've been a part of this organization. But there was no doubt when I got off the plane yesterday that I was home.
Joining Kubiak in the move west were other alumni who had previously coached with the Broncos. Along with offensive coordinator Rick Dennison and special teams coordinator Joe DeCamillis, the staff included Wade Phillips, who oversaw the greatest defense the Broncos ever had, and among the finest units in pro football history. Its dominating play carried Denver to a perfect record through the season's first 2 months.
The Broncos defense has a chance to be great. They are fast, and they can get to the quarterback.
Pressure, throws on the run. Talib's got the interception. Talib is loose. 40, 35. Here we go, Talib. To the house. 51-yard interception return for a touchdown.
For the first time in team history, the Broncos led the NFL in total defense.
The ball's knocked free, and the ball is picked up. Bradley Roby picks up the fumble and scores. Are you kidding me?
In wins against the Lions and Vikings, the Broncos pillaged the pass pocket on their way to a league-leading 52 quarterback sacks.
Bridgewater drops the throw, being pressured, and down he goes, back inside the 30. He steps away from pressure, but he can't get away from Von Miller, and he is sacked.
The Raiders were roadkill for the defense in Week 5.
Blitz on the way. Carr, quick throw. He's going to be intercepted. Chris Harris Jr. in the foot race. He's going to take it the distance. And Denver's defense, once again, is up to the task.
It's the second football game we've won this year without an offensive touchdown. Defense was spectacular.
The unit chalked up another score the following week in an overtime thriller at Cleveland. And big plays were also being provided by Denver's special teams.
With a punt return of 83 yards, Omar Bolden down the Broncos sideline with his teammates cheering him on.
It took a while for the offense to get untracked, but once it did, the touchdowns were frequently long-distance calls.
Thomas goes up, makes the catch, keeps his balance, backpedals into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. To the house, Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards.
Denver's ground game exploded in a Week 8 primetime showdown with the unbeaten Packers, accounting for 160 rushing yards and 3 scores.
C.J. Anderson with a huge hole. Touchdown, Denver! Through the heart of the Packer defense.
That same night, team owner Pat Bowlen was officially inducted into the Broncos Ring of Fame. The defense saluted the man with the highest winning percentage of any NFL owner over the past 3 decades by pressuring Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers into the worst performance of his NFL career.
Rodgers is hit and fumbles the football. It's free in the end zone, and this will be a safety. And the Broncos remain unbeaten as they have knocked off the previously unbeaten Green Bay Packers.
This was a special week for this organization, for a special man, and that's the guy that we work for, okay, Mr. Bolden and his family.
You guys played a spectacular game today, and I want you to know that we love every one of you, and you guys are going to go all the way and never look back.
Soon after, the Broncos marked another milestone.
Omaha! Peyton drops to throw a quick throw on the flat, caught by Ronnie Hillman. Peyton Manning now has the most passing yards in NFL history as he eclipses Brett Favre's mark of 71,838.
But after making history, Manning spent the rest of the game in Kansas City's crosshairs.
Peyton Manning is out of the game. Brock Osweiler will be the quarterback for the Broncos.
With Manning injured, the Broncos' backup helped end a 2-game losing streak with a strong performance in Chicago. A week later, Osweiler shrugged off the snow and the unbeaten Patriots.
Osweiler floats one, back of the end zone. Caldwell! Touchdown, Denver!
In overtime, it was the running game that put the defending world champs in cold storage.
Here comes C.J. Anderson running behind a wall of blockers. C.J.'s on the loose. C.J. with one to beat. Down the sideline. C.J. Anderson to the house. Denver wins it.
A month later, with a playoff berth hanging in the balance, more Anderson heroics sparked the Broncos in a must-win game against the Bengals.
C.J. breaks the tackle. He's loose. C.J. 25-20 down the east sideline. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson, 39 yards.
Playing in that third overtime game of the season, kicker Brandon McManus gave Denver a 3-point lead.
4 down. We stop it. We win. Let's go. Shotgun snap. Fumble down on the far end. Who has it? DeMarcus Ware has it. It's over in Denver.
In the season finale, the Broncos struck early.
Ball caught by the Bears. Thomas breaks the tackle. He's down the sideline. The big receiver still on his feet. Cuts up inside of the 40. Foot race at the 20. Touchdown Denver. 72 yards on the second snap of the game.
And when the offense bogged down in the second half, Denver turned to their now healthy Hall of Fame quarterback. Manning led the Broncos on 4 scoring drives to clinch the top spot in the AFC.
How about this for a storytale finish? The Broncos are the #1 seed in the AFC.
One thing about us is we are a team, and it's taken everybody we got somehow, some way. But that's the way it should be, and that's the way it's going to be the rest of the way. We're going to keep battling our ass off. Congratulations to everybody. Everybody knows now we got a little break here, okay? We're the #1 seed, and we're at the house, right?
Aqib Talib and the NFL's best defense wasted no time putting the clamps on the AFC's #1 passing attack.
Hey, he can throw the ball now. Let's get after his ass.
The Pittsburgh passing game buckled against the Broncos' relentless rush and suffocating downfield defense.
An excellent coverage there by Aqib Talib.
Haven't had a turnover yet. Let's get the ball out. Next one, get the ball out. Let's go.
Toussaint to the right of Roethlisberger takes the handoff running left. And the ball's knocked free, and Denver's got it at the 35. First turnover of the game, and it goes to Denver in a big way.
After trailing the Steelers for most of the game, the Broncos rallied behind Peyton Manning's mile-high legend.
Big rush. He went down. He's still going to throw it. He does. And the pass is caught at the 35. Now there's Sanders at the 40.
Loads it up, throws the ball, middle of the field, pass caught. There's Benny Fowler, pulls away to tackle. Fowler still on his feet inside the Pittsburgh 40. Biggest play of the game.
We got to score on this one right here, though. Let's go and get this too.
Hands it off C.J. Anderson. C.J. to the goal line, to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Oh, yeah. Wow, man, this place is a madhouse.
It is loud. The stadium is shaking.
Hey, feel that. Feel that energy, baby. Hey.
4th down and 5. This is the game. Roethlisberger deep drop, pumps, and he pulls away, and he's going to be snapped. And the ball bounces free. Denver takes over.
Let's go. 2 more. 2 more.
Welcome to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Today, the AFC Championship game.
Between the #1 seed Denver Broncos and the defending Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots. This could be the final chapter of Brady and Manning.
Peyton bounces around. He throws. Daniels is there. Daniels with the catch. Touchdown, Denver.
Peyton sees him and puts it on the money.
Denver's opening drive touchdown energized the defense.
The Broncos are really getting under the skin of the Patriots. Brady has looked blustered in the pocket. He's feeling the pressure.
The pick. Brady threw it right to him. Denver's in business at the Patriots' 16-yard line. They rush forward. Peyton, good snap. Pumps once, throws. He's got Daniels there. Daniels with the catch, and Denver's got a touchdown.
Protecting a 5-point lead in the final minutes, the Broncos defense strung together a flurry of crucial 4th down stops.
Brady turns, play fake, pressured, throws, pass caught, but knocked down short. 4th and 6 from the 14. Four-man rush. Brady flushed. Brady throws, floats it to the end zone for Gronkowski. Knocked away, incomplete. No flag.
Let's go! Let's go! The Broncos are one play away from going to the Super Bowl.
Brady flush, throws the ball to the end zone. Pass is caught. Gronkowski with the catch.
It's 2018 Denver.
You all right? Yeah. Can you go? Get around.
And now it comes down to the two-point conversion.
And Brady and company force overtime again at Sports Authority Field.
Brady rolls to his right. Brady throws, pass deflected, and intercepted. Intercepted at the sideline. Denver's going to win this.
We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Hey, listen. Hey, this might be my last rodeo, so it sure has been a pleasure. You're a great competitor. You're a hell player. Good luck always.
For the 8th time in franchise history, the Broncos were on their way to pro football's biggest stage.
Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara. How sweet for this Broncos team.
After a season of cliffhangers and comebacks, the Broncos were one win away from reclaiming the Lombardi Trophy. Peyton Manning took command on the opening drive.
A gain of 18 on the first play of the game.
Well, that is the way to get off to a fast start.
Manning quickly put Denver in position to secure the game's initial points.
Brandon McManus is 7 for 7 in the postseason. Snap, placement, plenty of height, and it is good. So the Broncos on the board first.
Then, the defense added to the lead.
He's hit and sacked inside the 5. The ball is free. Denver's got it. Touchdown, Denver. Von Miller with the sack.
Wow, talk about punching him in the mouth. This Denver D was asking the crowd for some noise, and he gave them something to cheer about.
What a start. What a start.
The first defensive touchdown in Broncos Super Bowl history was followed by another play for the record book.
Norwood makes the catch. He didn't accept a fair catch. The Panthers quit on the play.
Go, Jordan. Go, Jordan. Go, Jordan.
Norwood is free to the 40. 45 midfield. Here we go. Pulled down at the Carolina 15-yard line. Longest punt return in Super Bowl history.
The Broncos protected their halftime advantage by making life miserable for the league's top-ranked offense.
Cam Newton just yanked down by all kinds of body parts. Newton taken down the 21-yard line. Never had a chance. Von Miller.
It's a no-fly zone. They ain't catching nothing. No run zone. Yeah, you come in here, do nothing.
The league MVP tried to rally his team. The Super Bowl MVP made sure that wouldn't happen.
Ball's knocked out of his hands. It bounces around, and I think Denver's got it. Yeah! Von Miller again.
We talked before the game about the possibility of a defensive player becoming the MVP in this game. Von Miller is making his case.
Here we go, fellas. We're going to go 18. Let's go. Here we go.
First and goal, handoff. C.J. Anderson, a left guard into Kuechly. Second effort to the goal line. Touchdown, Denver.
Let's get him. Go, get it. Come on.
Denver Broncos are world champions. They have just won Super Bowl 50. Von Miller is the fourth linebacker in Super Bowl history to win the MVP.
Put the shirt on, baby boy.
Love you, buddy. What a game, man. You're the best.
I love you, coach.
They definitely can make the case they're the best defense in the history of the NFL.
Winning Super Bowl 50 brought closure to a story that had begun 18 years earlier. John Elway won back-to-back Super Bowls with Gary Kubiak as his coordinator. Broncos owner Pat Bowlen dedicated the first victory to Denver's quarterback as he neared the end of his career.
This one's for John.
Now, as the Broncos general manager, Elway had his own quarterback riding into the sunset. With Kubiak as head coach, it was time to dedicate this championship to the owner who had made it all possible.
What does this one mean to you?
Well, and I'm going to say this, and you would not want me to say this, but this one's for Pat!
On the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl, Denver basked in its own shining moment, a world championship whose memory would forever cast a golden glow across Broncos country.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by NFL Network. Watch the National Football League 24 hours a day on NFL Network.